good news is there are superheroes in the tower that will stop that supervillain. The bad news is we're the superheroes.
This, what was I doing again? Where am I? Who am I? Just kidding. I'm immune, I hope.
What happened? Who are you?
I don't know. I don't remember my own name.
This is such a great way to start an episode. I am so hooked.
Looks like you and I were at the same costume party.
There are giant bugs! Mice! Bug mice!
What are you exactly? Genie's like the one in the lamp?
If I'm a genie, where's my lamp?
These are some great callbacks. And here I was thinking you writers had amnesia. Glad to know you're recovering nicely.
What's that thing doing in my earring? I'm not a thing. I don't know what I am.
So, what exactly is the extent of this memory loss? Clearly they know what costume parties, cell phones, camembert, and a host of other things are, plus the humans know they are human, as they don't freak out at the sight of each other, but do question the existence of the Kwamis, and yet the Kwamis don't even remember what they are. And that also brings up the question of how it's even possible to mess so badly with the minds of creatures who are basically the equivalent of gods in this universe. Of course, these memory loss rules are pretty typical for fiction, but just because it's a common trope doesn't make it any less sinful. I find it hard to believe there aren't cameras in this building to capture them detransforming and roaming around. Clearly the power is still on, as the elevator doors still work. It must be hard to write a secret identity story in the 21st century, I guess. I gotta admit, just ignoring the existence of cameras altogether is a bold strategy that I do respect, but I still have to sin it.
Will this do?
I can't believe I've never thought about this before, but Marinette just keeps a macaron in her bag to freely rattle around, no packaging or anything? That is a sticky, crumbly nightmare. Talk about terrible ID photos.
The thing's coming this way! Ugh. We need to find a way out of this building!
And we will. Until then...
As far as you guys remember, you literally just met, and you're being chased by something that clearly wants to kill you. This is not the time for blushing. I guess these screws are purely decorative.
Sorry.
Again, you are literally running for your lives and you do not know each other. This is not the time for giggling either.
I suggest we go upstairs.
But there's no way up there!
No way out up there, you mean?
Wait!
No way that works. Even if you could see the marks that clearly and they didn't get wiped off from being in your pocket, you're telling me that you only touch your phone in order to put in the passcode in an era of social media and texting? No shot.
I'm almost out of battery.
Me too.
How the heck are you both out of battery in the middle of the day? Both of you need to learn how to plug your phones in at night. Gorilla's contact in Adrien's phone is just the letter G, but he doesn't have the letter G anywhere in his actual name. This implies Adrien also calls him Gorilla, and I like that. I like that a lot.
Dupan Chang Sabine.
That just says Chang, not Dupan Chang. And why does Marinette not have her mother in her contacts under the name Mom or something similar? I can understand it for Adrien and his father, but for Marinette? What sort of weirdo puts their mother's full name as her contact?
Nobody? We must have missed something. They have to be inside the building, Oblivio.
Why did Gabriel's voice come out for a second there? Yes, they have the same voice actor, but he delivers the lines differently for each persona, and that was definitely Gabriel at the beginning there.
And with their memories erased, you won't have any trouble getting your hands on their Miraculous.
Miraculous says, yes, I am still on that. And no, I will never stop. Adrien's arm is meant to be resting on his knee, but it looks like the animators couldn't quite get it there. I love this so much. This is such a great way to show what the characters are thinking without having them tell us directly. And this moment right here is especially great because it shows that Ladybug's creativity does not come from her superpowers. Marinette's just naturally inventive. I remember being so stoked about this when I first watched it. Good times. No.
I may not remember my own name, but I know for a fact that I'm brave. I am... This is called psychological harassment!
I forgot that clip came from this episode.
Hey, do something!
What do you want me to do?
I don't know, you're the cop!
I am? Nadia, you're on the air.
Me? What do I do? Don't be bemused, it's just the news. Since early this afternoon, a supervillain by the name of Oblivio has been erasing the memories of everyone he comes across.
Nadia, your eyebrow is twitching. Maybe calm down a little and take a break because the stress is clearly getting to you. How did Oblivio meet Roger if they were akumatized at the Montparnasse Tower? I know Nadia was at the tower in a helicopter, but why was Roger there and how did he get from there to the middle of a random street after losing his memory?
Ladybug and Cat Noir are tracking him down inside Montparnasse Tower.
Why are they not more freaked out? Not Nadia, obviously. She has no no idea what's going on, but everyone else saw Ladybug and Cat Noir have their memories erased. They should all be at least a little bit more worried. Hawkmoth's mask is off-center for the rest of the episode, and it ticks me off. I call bullcrap. Their power should not be able to do this. This is Darkblade all over again.
The battle against Oblivio continues. Oh no! Cat Noir has been hit, but Ladybug pulls him out of danger. What's she doing now? Ladybug is down too!
The drawing! There was a drawing on the elevator wall!
The narrative work of this episode, revealing to us what happened as Marinette and Adrien learn it for themselves, is just so amazing. I know I probably shouldn't be this impressed over something so simple, but if you've ever watched this show, I think you'll understand why I'm so surprised.
We figured out we're superheroes, but we don't know how to make ourselves Ladybug and Cat Noir again. Mr. Turtle, you'll have to tell us quick. I'm almost out of battery.
The red Kwame's name is Tiki. She gives you your powers. Say, Tiki, spots on Adrien. Your Kwame's the black one. His name is Plug. Tell him Plug, claws out.
My Kwame took off.
You won't be able to transform without him.
I don't know whether to feel relieved that the battery didn't cut off anything important as the cliche demands, or annoyed that it ended up not mattering in the slightest. Considering the fact that there are definitely phone chargers somewhere in this building, and this shouldn't have even been a worry in the first place, I'm gonna settle with annoyed.
Ladybug! Cat Noir! If you don't come out of hiding and give us your Miraculous...
Miraculous, says Oblivio. I know Hawkmoth didn't teach you right, but that doesn't give you a free pass to be wrong.
One-time power, lucky charm. What am I supposed to do with this? Make tea?
How is it possible that this is funny every single time? Wait, just saying it activates it even if you don't intend to? I know for a fact that it hasn't always worked like that. Oh, writers, just when I thought you were recovering from your amnesia, you go and do something like this. Oh, wait, did Oblivio get you? Y'all are not cut out to be superheroes, let me tell you that much.
I wouldn't want anything to happen to you.
Ladybug's eyelashes move at a slower frame rate compared to everything else. Could they really not think of a better symbol? Again, I'm completely on board with the storytelling choice. I just don't know why they thought the best way to represent Adrien was a random symbol on his shirt.
Including your Miraculous! Attacking a lady on the ground? Did you forget your manners?
Box Noir! I should say how he did not have time to make this, but it's just too epic.
Adrien!
She practically said his entire name and nobody questions it.
So that's my name, Flag?
Yeah, and you got here just at the right time. Flag, claws out!
We didn't even get to send Box Noir off with a proper transformation sequence. I'll never forgive them.
Flag, claws out!
What's that?
Plag's reaction is such a nice touch. See, even I enjoy things sometimes.
What now? Cataclysm!
Well, that was anticlimactic. How on earth were y'all struggling before? You have, like, negative experience now, and you still managed to defeat them in 2 seconds flat once you put your minds to it.
Bye, little butterfly.
I know I should stop harping on this subject, but it still doesn't make any sense to me. Hawkmoth's magic is gone and purified, so why is that still there?
It fixes everything back to how it was originally.
Wait, do you think we'll remember all this afterwards?
Apparently, my Miraculous Ladybug reverts everything, so I'm guessing we won't.
Why? Why on earth would the Miraculous Ladybug work this way? Let's think about this logically. When has the Miraculous Ladybug ever erased memories? It certainly erased memories back in Dark Cupid and Maledictator, and I'm pretty sure Akumatai's victims don't count. They seem to lose their memories before the Miraculous Ladybug, so it's likely their memories are tied to the Akuma itself, and after it's purified by Ladybug, their memories are lost for good. Now, when has the Miraculous Ladybug not deleted memories? In both Reflecta episodes, no one forgot anything, and in Reverser and Frightening Gale, Ladybug and Cat Noir didn't forget the experience even after being cured. That's not a very big sample size. Honestly, it's a little unclear what people do and don't remember in this show, as it's never really explored, but I think a good general rule of thumb is that the Miraculous Ladybug doesn't mess with people's memories unless it absolutely has to. And I think it only has to when the victim is mind-controlled, either because it needs to reset the victim's brain back to before they were affected in order to fix them, or because resetting their memories is in the best interest of the victim. But neither of those arguments applies to this situation. Amnesia is a real thing that happens to people in real life, so I know you don't need to sacrifice gained memories in order to remember your old ones. That's just not how the human brain works. The Miraculous Ladybug is literally magic. If it's possible in real life, then the magical ladybug should be able to figure it out. As for the second point, it's not like either of them want to forget this experience, so why would the Miraculous Ladybug erase their memories? The Ladybug Miraculous is the miraculous of creation and should not choose to destroy anything unless it has no other choice. Seriously, can any of you explain to me why it had to work work this way other than the obvious answer of it was necessary for the plot? Because I'm literally losing my mind trying to make sense of it. Also, the whole none of it mattered because they forgot about it anyway trope, aka it was all just a dream trope, is just so lazy. If you didn't want to deal with the consequences of a reveal and, you know, actually progress the story, then just don't write the reveal in the first place. You do realize you didn't have to do this, right? You didn't have to spit in our faces. I gotta move on before I burst a blood vessel or something. Long story short, screw this.
You do make a good couple, don't you think?
We're a team, not a couple. Don't start that again. I've already told you that I'm in love with another boy. Besides, this charming kitty act of yours was the reason we became distracted and got into all this trouble in the first place.
Obligatory, that's not cute, that's harassment, sin. This is animated wrong.
Well, we went and hid to play Super Penguino, but Mr. Bustier caught us and
you guys make fun of us for playing that game, saying it wasn't our age and all.
we were totally embarrassed at getting caught.
And that's when we got akumatized.
What a stupid reason to get akumatized.
It's no biggie, you know. Julika and I often play Super Penguino together. Everybody loves that game, you know. You know, sometimes even Chloe and I...
I haven't played it yet, but it looks fun.
What is this, an ad?
She finally fell in love with me, and I've forgotten all about it. You know what? It doesn't matter. If it happened once, it can happen again.
I kind of get it, but at the same time, just leave her alone. She only fell in love with you after you forgot all about her. Clearly your harassment disguised as flirting is a huge part of the problem. Just be normal. Also, what about Kagami? Did we forget the way you flirted with her or what? This back and forth is starting to make me dizzy. You know, I really want to like this episode. Aside from that, it was really well written and fun. But that's exactly that. Not only did this episode illustrate that the story is more enjoyable when Marinette and Adrien know and love each other, it also gave us exactly what we wanted and then ripped it away for literally no reason. This episode started Miraculous's long history of baiting the audience with the plot they want, only to reset it all before the end of the episode. The way the show treats its audience is honestly disrespectful. Stop wasting our time and just give us what you know we want.
My name is Marinette Dupan Chang.
Pleased to meet you, Marinette. Adrien Agrest.
Super nice to meet you too, Adrien.
Over there! Then we must have told each other everything. I couldn't hide my identity from the girl I love.
I'll use the tape to pull your phone back. Ready?
No wonder I fell in love with you. Let's head back to where we were. It's the last place he'll think of looking for us.
Thanks, but I don't feel like a superhero at all.
You've already proven that you are one, with or without a costume.
How am I gonna find the solution?
Don't worry, you always have the right idea at the right time. You got this.
But most of all, I wouldn't want anything to happen to you. I'm starting to understand how much you mean to me, Adrien. Stay there. Ladybug is here to protect you.
Whoa, I don't need any memory to know that I love that girl. Apparently I can destroy anything I touch.
Then stay away from me if you don't mind.
That's not gonna be easy, lady.
That must be where the Akuma is hiding.
Okay, I've got no idea what the Hakuna Matata is, but I trust you. All right then. With your permission, milady.
Again, I'm completely on board with the storytelling choice. I guess these screws are purely decorative.
Who should we call?
Who you gonna call?
If we're the superheroes, then what are they?
What are those?
Who should we call?
Quick, what's the number for 911? How do I know?
The Miraculous Ladybugs will repair everything anyway. The Miraculous Ladybugs.
Also, shouldn't it be Miraculous Ladybugs? This show has both the best and the worst writing I've ever seen. Thank you to Cast Creations, MC, Adam Vimp, Cool Drop 9, The Brother 24, and Mackenzie for supporting the channel on Patreon.